So guys, welcome to this video. I'm not gonna spend 3 minutes on any annoying intro. I don't want to waste your time. If that deserves a like or a subscribe, that's entirely up to you to decide. I don't really care, to be honest. But yeah, let's get straight into this video. Why you should avoid business partners. Okay, now this is a question I get pretty often in the SMA space. A lot of people want to start up with a business partner. Look guys, there are many reasons that you should not start up with a business partner, and I'm gonna go over those in this video because it is a question I get pretty much every single day. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into the first slide here. Why do people want to start with business owners, right? Number one, the most obvious reason right here, they're scared, right? They're scared of going into a business by themselves. For a lot of SMA owners, it's their first business they're starting, and so going into it alone can be kind of scary. But yeah, guys, look, I get it. I was scared when I went to my first meeting as well. Okay, it's a learning curve. Okay, my first 5 meetings, I was pretty shitty at going to meetings. Okay, but it's pretty obvious. You learn as you go, and yes, I understand that it can be scary to start on by yourself, but you just gotta jump into it. Okay. Reason number two, their business will grow faster if they're two instead of one. Now, this one, I can't disagree with it. Of course, you know, the SMA, your agency, it will grow faster, most likely. It will most likely grow faster if you're two people instead of just yourself. But if you really take the next couple of factors into consideration, then this one becomes kind of irrelevant, okay? So why you shouldn't have a business partner, okay? Now, I want to start with this one, okay? This one is the most important, right? When you have a business partner, when you start your business with a business partner, you're going to be splitting, most likely you're going to be splitting all the profits 50-50, right? Now, going back to this one, yes, you will grow your business faster, but is it going to be twice as fast? I doubt it, right? And your business has to grow, you know, preferably over twice as fast, right? Your business has to grow at least 210% faster, if that makes sense, in order for it to be worth it for you, right? Because you're going to be splitting the profits 50-50. So if your business doesn't grow over twice as fast because of your business partner, then it's simply not worth it for you, right? Say you start an agency, right? With a business partner, and look, you get to $10,000 per month, right? In, let's say, 2 months, right? You get to $10,000 per month. And at the end, you're going to you have to split this $10,000 50-50, right? You know, after the profit, let's say the profit is $9,000, right? You have to split those $9,000 50-50. That leaves you with $4,500, right? Now, let's say you started by yourself and you were actually able to grow the agency to just $6,000 per month in 2 months. Well, that's actually better than having a $10,000 agency because you can take 100% of the profits, right? So that leaves you with, let's say, $5,000 or $6,000 instead of just $4,500 because you don't have to split it anymore, right? So I want to kind of go more in depth with this one. The business grows faster. Look, guys, if you're starting with a business partner, right? Look, guys, there are quite a few entrepreneurs that I would like as my business partners, but they're probably not going to want me as their business partner, right? Because I would only want to have someone as a business partner if I know that they are much more experienced than me in business, right? If I can partner up with someone that has twice the experience that I have, obviously that's a good deal for me, but is it a good deal for them? No, not if we're splitting 50-50, right? So if you have to consider why would your business partner actually partner up with you? It's probably because he thinks he can get something out of it, right? He wouldn't partner up with you if he thought he was going to lose money from it. Does this make sense to you? So you really have to you have to consider, who are you actually partnering up with here, right? The only reason they would partner up with you is for financial gain. So that correlates directly to you losing money, right? So yeah, the only people that would actually partner up with you are people that are less experienced with you. And if someone has more experience than you, then they're probably not going to want to partner up with you unless they can take, say, 80% of the profits, right? Then it would make more sense for them. Moving back to this slide, right? Your vision. When you partner up with a business partner, your vision is going to be compromised directly, okay? Personally, for Stage Digital, I have a vision. I have, an idea of exactly where I want Stage Digital to be in, I don't want to say 5 years, but I have a forward vision of exactly in which direction I want Stage Digital to move into, right? Now, if you have a business partner and you're splitting 50-50, your vision is going to be compromised because they're going to have ideas of their own, and perhaps you don't like those ideas. Well, then that's a big problem because, splitting your business 50-50, you're not going to be the one who decides, right? You have to make a common decision for where the business moves. So your vision is going to be heavily compromised. Now, the last one here, capital allocation. Okay. Now, when you run a business, right? Say you made $10,000 profit, right? You can either choose to, withdraw those $10,000 as a salary for yourself that you can spend on personal use. But before you do that, it's capital that you can reinvest into the business, right? Now you have $10,000 in your in your agency's bank account, right? Perhaps you want to reinvest all of that to grow your agency. You want to reinvest it in, say, lead generation ads on Facebook, right? But your business partner, he just wants to withdraw the money and spend it all on his personal life, right? That's going to be a big problem, right? Because you're not going to agree on where you want to allocate your capital. And guys, I'm not speaking from experience here because I haven't had a business partner like this. But I can tell you very quickly and very shortly that capital allocation would be a very, very big argument, a very big problem if you're splitting your agency 50-50 with a BP. So yeah, guys, I want you to ask yourself, really, why do you want a business partner? Okay, because as I said, I get a lot of messages from people saying that they want to start with a business partner, but just ask yourself, why do you want this business partner, right? Because in the end, if I ever were to consider partnering up with someone, right, I would never split my business 50-50 because I know that I'm probably going to be doing more work than them, right? My business partner is probably going to, not have the same vision as me, and I'm probably going to work harder than them, and I'm going to be a bigger contributor to the growth of my agency, right? But if I'm splitting 50-50, then I'm putting in a lot more work than my partner, but we're taking the same amount of profit from the business, right? So really ask yourself, if a business partner wants to partner up with me, why would he do that? Is it because I'm better than him? And if you are better than your business partner, then you should simply not be splitting 50-50, right? It's just not worth it for you. So yeah, really ask yourself, why do you actually want to do this? And I know that it might be because you're scared, right? And you want your business to grow faster, but is it really worth it when you consider these three factors? No, in my opinion, just plain and simply no, right? So what should you do instead? I would kind of be an idiot if I just told you all you shouldn't do, and I didn't tell you what to do instead. Guys, you should hire contractors and employees, okay? Employees, probably not if you're just starting up. That can come later along the line, people having a salary every single month. Contractors is more simple. It's just something you hire on a working basis. You can hire them for one job. It doesn't necessarily have to be a monthly running salary that you're paying like you would do with an employee, right? But hire contractors, because let's go back to this $10,000 example, right? These $10,000 that you have as capital in your business, right? If you're the only owner of your business, of your agency, like I am, then I can do whatever I want with those $10,000, right? So I can choose to hire a contractor for, say, $1,000, right, to do one job for a client, or I can even pay them $1,000 per month to do, ads for a couple of my clients, right? But I can allocate that capital as I want with contractors. The contractor, he can't say anything, like he has no decision in how I allocate my capital. He's just getting paid to do his job. Right? It's very different from having a business owner, where you actually have to split the profits 50-50 and you have to agree on where you allocate the capital. With contractors, you just pay them to do a job and you can do whatever the fuck you want with your money, right? Point number 2 here, leverage your network, okay guys? So a point I could have added to this slide is that, when you have a business partner, maybe your business partner knows something that you don't know, right? And that can be an advantage, right? Because you can supplement each other's knowledge. But giving away 50% of your agency, of your business, just to get a supplement of knowledge, no, guys. Leverage your network, and ask for help, in your network. Go to networking events, marketing events, whatever. Expand your network, and and build a network of people in your industry, and maybe of mentors that you can go to and ask for advice without actually having to give them 50% of your profits, right? Maybe you could pay them a little. Maybe if it's a good mentor, or a good friend of yours, you probably don't have to pay them anything, right? But you can still ask them for advice without giving them 50% of your business, right? The last one here, guys, excel on your own. Going back to that example, right? If I have a business owner and I'm working much harder than him and I'm doing everything I can to grow my agency, and my business owner, he's just sitting on his flat ass on the beach chilling and taking 50% of the profits, right? It's not a healthy business relationship. What I mean by excelling on your own is that if you're the sole if you're the sole owner of your agency, you can excel on your own. You don't have any roadblocks that are slowing you down, like a business partner taking 50% of your profits. Maybe maybe he decides that he wants to do something entirely else, right? He wants to do yoga or something, right? But he still has 50% of your business unless you buy him out. Okay, so excel on your own. You can grow your agency at your own pace. If you decide that you want to work 120 hours per week, not good real estate, but if you decide you want to work 100 hours per week on your agency, you can do that and you can excel at your own pace. Okay, so guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it super valuable. I know that I'm speaking a little bit fast, but I just want to pack as much value into the video in as little time as possible. Okay, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.